Hey guys, what is up? And we are back with World Flag Tier List Part 2. And in this one I figured out that you can actually change the settings on the tier list. So I kind of expanded it a bit. So you got the S, A, B, C, D, E, and F tier. And I also moved the flags into different positions. None of them are really that different than what I put in my original one. It's just more like if it's a better C tier or a less C tier, you know what I mean? But other than that, the basic rankings are pretty much the same. So this is what I got for the rankings of the ones that I did last time. Alright, so now let's kick this off with the next flag that we got. And the next flag that we got is one of my favorite flags. This is the flag of Canada. Very simple, also very iconic. You know, when you think of Canada, you think of maple syrup. So what better symbol to put than the maple leaf? So we are putting Canada into the S tier. Alright, Democratic Republic of Congo. Pretty average. Central African Republic. This one could have been good, but for whatever reason they decided to put a red line through the middle of already 4 stripes. And it just makes this flag way too convoluted, so we're going to be putting this in the F tier. Alright, the next one we got is the flag of Congo, and this is a very unique and interesting flag. It's just a tricolor, but they slanted it, and it's also the colors of the Pan-African movement. So we will be putting that into the A tier. Alright, next one we got is the Swiss flag. This flag is pretty interesting because it is a box ratio. So other flags are more of a rectangle, this one's just a square. And despite Switzerland being a very neutral country, it's got the plus sign. But the plus sign is also pretty iconic, you know, with the Swiss Army knife and all that good stuff. So we will be putting Switzerland in the S tier. Alright, next one we got is Côte d'Ivory, or Ivory Coast in English. And this is literally just Ireland reversed. I mean, they could have been a little bit more creative with this one. So, but it's not too bad, so I'm gonna put this in the D tier. Alright, next one we got is the flag of Chile. And whenever I see this, honestly, I just think of the flag of Texas. And I think Texas has a way better proportioned flag. So this will be going into the D tier. Alright, next one we got is the flag of Cameroon. It's pretty average. Next one we got is the flag of China. And I mean, it's China, and yet they went with something like this, just trying to emulate the Soviet flag. They could have been way more creative and way more iconic with it, like the Qing Dynasty's flag. That's a great flag. But this flag just isn't too good, so I'm gonna have to put it into the E tier. Next we got is the flag of Colombia. It could have been alright, but for whatever reason they decided to put the yellow a bit more larger than the other stripes. And this could be seen as kind of unique, but I don't know, it just makes the flag look ugly to me. So I'm putting this in the D tier. Next we got is the flag of Costa Rica without the seal, and pretty good because to me seals don't really make a flag look that good. Kind of make them look way too complex unless the seal is actually very simple and very iconic. But the Costa Rica flag without the seal I feel is a pretty good flag, so I'm gonna have to put that into the B tier. Alright, next one we got is the flag of Cuba. It's kind of like a reverse Puerto Rico flag, which is actually pretty fitting because they're both very close to each other and they both used to be owned by the US. And Cuba became the communist one while Puerto Rico stayed with the US, so kind of fitting that it would be an inverse of it, so I'm gonna have to put this into the A tier. Next one we got is the Cape Verdean flag. This flag could have been pretty good, but I don't know why they chose to push the line and the star circle thing down here when it should have been just in the middle and it looked really nice. I'm gonna have to put that into the D tier. Alright, next one we got is the flag of Cyprus. And this flag pretty much shows exactly what the country is trying to accomplish. Because even though it shows a completely unified island, there was actually a northern separatist movement, only recognized by Turkey, the Northern Turkish Republic of Cyprus, I believe. And it also has the olive branches trying to symbolize peace, and then the white background again trying to symbolize peace in the island. And I also like that they have the symbol And I also like that they have the outline of the country. I think Cyprus is a very unique shaped island. So I'm going to have to put this into the B tier. Alright, next one we got is one of my favorite flags ever, the Czech flag. Because it uses the overused blue, white, and red color palette, but it makes it so unique, and yet it's so simple as well. So this is using the blue, white, and red as the pan-Slavic colors, taking after the Russian flag. And yeah, this flag is just so iconic, so well proportioned, so simple, and yet just so amazing. So this is an instant S tier right here. Alright, next we got the flag of Germany. And it's a very unique tricolor. Not many other flags use the black, red, and the yellow, except for Belgium, obviously, but you just see this flag and you just think Germany for whatever reason. So it's a pretty good flag. Not that iconic, but it's definitely B tier material. Alright, next we got the flag of Djibouti, not your booty, as the joke would go. So I'm gonna have to put this in, it's pretty average, just like C tier. Alright, next we got the Danish flag, possibly the oldest flag in the world, and this flag went on to inspire a lot of the other Scandinavian flags with the Nordic cross design, and it's also very simple and yet very iconic, so I will have to put the Danish flag in the S tier. Alright, next we got the flag of Dominica, and it's one of the only flags to have purple on it, but unfortunately it's got way too much going on, so I'm gonna have to put that into the F tier. Alright, next one we got is the Dominican Republic, and it could have been a very good flag, but they decided to put this really ugly seal in the center right here. You almost had it, Dominican Republic, but I'm gonna have to put you in D tier. Alright, next we got the flag of Algeria, pretty average. Next we got the flag of Ecuador. Again, it's just the Colombian flag, but this time it has a seal, so going into D tier. Alright, next we got the Estonian flag, and one of my subscribers said that this was his favorite flag, so he will be pleased to know, yeah, shout out to him, Mika History 2. Go subscribe to him as well, he posts some pretty good content. So he will be very pleased to hear that I'm putting Estonia in the S tier. And it's also a very just unique flag, a very unique set of colors for a tricolor. And this could also be seen to symbolize the geography of the country itself, the actual landscape, because you got white for the snow, black for the forest, and then blue for the sky. So Estonia is definitely an S tier. And I also like the blue, black, and white. I think it really works well together and it's not used too often. Alright, next we got the flag of Egypt. Alone, it's a pretty good flag, but I mean, it's Egypt. Like, give me an Ankh or something, come on. You got a great civilization that you could be building off of, but instead they just went with a typical Arab design, which I guess makes sense because technically it's the Egyptian Arab Republic, but I don't know, it's just an average flag. Next we got Western Sahara, basically the Palestinian flag with a crescent moon and star, so just C tier. Alright, next we got Eritrea. And this triangle thing is just not looking too good. And then they decided to put this weird looking seal on it, which is just way too big for whatever reason. Doesn't look too good, so sorry Eritrea, but you are going into F tier. Alright, next we got the Spanish flag. And this seal actually looks pretty good. It's pretty iconic. It's also large enough where you can actually see all the details. And it doesn't look too smushed, but it's just an average flag for me. Alright, next we got the flag of Ethiopia with a very unique pentagram star design in the center. I think this is a good example of a very nice seal. And it also inspired the Pan-African colors with the green, yellow, and red. So I'm going to have to put this into the B tier. Alright, and now my computer is really fried. So we are going to stop right here. Thank you guys for watching this video, and leave a like, leave a comment if you want to see a part 3.